Okay, Craig, I, for one, think I need an apology, issue an apology to Jared
Oh,
Goff.
wow.
Now,
Yeah.
now you and I haven't talked about this. We said, let's just get on and go for it.
Yep.
Um, where are you at now with red hot Jared Goff at the helm, playing lights out? We're like the best team in the NFL. Where are you now versus earlier? Talk me through your emotions with Jared Goff.
So me and you 3 weeks ago, even after the Lions had won a few games
Mhm.
in a row, we were talking about if we have the number 3 pick from the Rams and we're going in this. I'm like, you got to go quarterback, right? You got to go quarterback. We're on the same page. And now all of a sudden you see Jared Goff, and we've always said, and here's where I'm at with Goff. Goff is kind of exactly what he's always been. If you have a good line in front of him, good receivers, and he has a clean pocket, he is an elite. And I've said this in one of the videos, like he's an elite passer. Um, but when he gets pressure, he goes from elite to just well below average.
Yeah.
And so I don't know how much I've changed, but I do think there has to be a slight apology because I do think this team can be successful and a consistently good winning football team with Jared Goff as its quarterback. I do have to issue that apology. He could be the future. He could be.
Absolutely. And he's
Mhm.
28 years old. He comes to us, plus he brings us first round draft picks.
Yeah.
Everything and we said this. Hey, at the end of the day, man, if you're winning games for us, then it makes it a lot easier for us to back you. But when we went through that nasty little stretch there, it's like, okay, I don't know why we're losing. I can't put my finger on it. Obviously the defense was bad, but it's like one of the reasons is our quarterback. Like you got to be able
Yeah.
to make some plays. You got to be able to do something. And now all of a sudden, well, wait a second, we're getting healthy, and you've got receivers, and he's got this
Yeah.
great rhythm with St. Brown. It's like, actually, this is working. And
I know.
we know, and we've said this, and if Jared Goff is the guy, because we want him to be, it's not that
Mhm.
we're like, get this guy out of here. It's like, no, I hope you can do this because now with that third pick or for whatever it is now, defense, wow, resources are going to be used. Now, I still think we get a quarterback. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. That doesn't mean you hate Jared Goff. It's just you still maybe get one, but now it's, hey, Jared, hats off to you, man. You are playing well, and I can't believe it almost. And hey, it's not our fault we can't believe this. I mean, geez, we start off pretty good, and then we hit the rock bottom, and now we're
Mhm.
back up. I mean, this doesn't happen ever in the NFL season. So it's okay that we have these weird emotions because I don't
It
know
is
what I'm
weird because I
watching.
don't know what to feel.
I
I
know.
don't know what to feel. And it is such a weird emotion because it's almost like I see what's in front of us and it's good. It's 5-1 in the last 6. And then I keep reminding myself, and no, I'm not saying it's the Lions. I'm not saying that. But I keep reminding myself that like we did start the year 1-6.
Right.
So like to ask this team to make the playoffs go 9-1 down the stretch of the last 10 games, that's like a heavy ask. So like I just want to like temper expectations, but at the same time, you look at Jared Goff, it's clicking. And what I think I like about him so much right now, when was the last time he turned the ball over?
Mm.
And he's making the correct reads. He's not often throwing into trouble, and part of that some luck. He had a couple of throws where he got under pressure where he threw behind a guy and it probably could have been an interception. I mean, just if the defense was in a little bit better of a position. But at the same time, all of a sudden you're like, well, he understands the offense in and out right now. He
Yeah.
feels he's in ultimate comfort right now. He just absolutely is. And so you look at it and you're like, okay. And then I look at the other things about a guy like Jared Goff. When you have a stationary quarterback, usually where do you struggle? You struggle on third down, right? You struggle in the red zone. We don't. Not lately.
It's unbelievable.
Like, not
It,
lately.
it when we, and you pair him, it's all good. You said it. Jared Goff is elite if everything around him's good. Well, good. We'll do that.
I'll take that.
Great. We'll get the receivers, the running back, all that. And oh, by the way, Ben Johnson is so perfect for him. That call in the red zone where we fake the pitch, everybody's going this way. The
Oh,
receivers look like they're going to block, whatever, and they run a slant and it's wide open and it's just
wide
so well
open
designed and there's no
to the third
wasted
receiver.
plays. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no wasted, like, what was that? It was like everything's got a design to it, and
Mm-hmm.
Goff is just feeling it. Step back, boom, boom, boom. And I can't remember. I mean, I can, I guess, but like even getting sacked. He's just getting rid of the ball. He's confident. He looks. I don't know. My brain is all warped, man. It's like
Yeah, it
this
feels
is amazing.
weird
Yeah.
because what I'm seeing him do. Okay, can I say something just really out there? Don't turn off the video. Don't turn this off, people. But I'm saying something weird. And I was thinking it for the last couple weeks. And then they said it. I think it was Vilma was the announcer, right? And he even said it in the broadcast a little bit. But what Jared Goff's doing, part of it's just the straight lack of mobility, the mediocre arm strength, but just really good accuracy and decision making. Over the last 2 or 3 weeks, it's almost like Tom Brady esque in the pocket with protection. He doesn't move as well as Tom Brady in the pocket. He doesn't manipulate the
Right.
defense as well yet, but he's doing those things. Like he's using his eyes to move the defense where he wants them to move. He's understanding what coverage they're in. Like he looks like a veteran quarterback that has found his footing. He knows his offense. He knows what the defense is doing, and he knows how to attack it. And when he does that and you combine it with accuracy, it's like, oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
And
what's happening?
and he's raising the level, and I think it's a chicken or the egg thing too. I think he's raising the level of a player like Chark, but I also think
Yes.
Chark is healthy and making Goff look good too. So you've got
Yes.
this back and forth. But oh man, there was that stretch where it's like Chark sucks. He's always injured. Get him out of here.
Yeah.
Reynolds, he can't stay healthy. Jameson Williams is never going to come back. Why do we even draft him? You just get so in this pit of what are we?
Yeah.
Lions don't know anything, and all of a sudden, hey, Chark, hello, are you kidding me? Like this guy has got a little juice and he's catching everything. And St. Brown looks as good as ever. Reynolds still has it. Jameson Williams is just wide open, and he only played 4 plays, whatever, doesn't matter. And it's just everything. We always talk about the snowball in football, especially. And it's like snowball is building and building, and we have something going that I never imagined we would have.
Yeah, and I think too, the offensive line is the most important thing for Jared Goff. And you have your 3 stalwarts that are signed up for multiple years. You got Decker, you got Ragnow, you got Sewell. And it's like, so if you have those 3, you're going to have consistency. And even if the guards are moving in and out, and don't get me wrong, I'm seeing Jackson too. He's got another couple years on his contract. But like those guys, if they can stay healthy, here's the one thing I will say about Jared Goff. There's a stat that was crazy. It talked about our first 6 games, then the next 4 games, then the last like 5 or 6 games.
Yeah.
And that 4 games in the middle, our offense was just atrocious. And we all remember that. We remember the blowout against the Patriots. We remember even the Packers game was a struggle, right? Offensively. And that's when there were injuries. Like maybe it was a lineman and a couple receivers or something like that. And that's the next step for Jared Goff. Can he still be that guy who goes for 250, 275 without a turnover when he's missing a few key pieces?
Yeah.
Because Mahomes can do that. I'm not saying he's ever going to be Mahomes, right? There are quarterbacks in this league where it's just like, I don't really care who my receivers are. I'm still going to put up numbers. So Rodgers isn't doing that this year, by the way. I think that's great. That just makes me so happy. So happy. They're coming around, by the way, the Packers.
Yeah, and
they are. That's not what this video is about. Sorry.
Well, I have to get over the fact that he can't scramble at all.
Can't.
I guess I was like, hey man, make a little throw on the move. It's like, it's just not ever going to be the thing. And
that's why you have Swift.
Yep. And that's so
period.
And I think Ben Johnson's figured that out too. It's got to be a 1-2 read. He's going to put it on you. And I mean, he made some big throws, tight window throws. Yesterday, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, where it's like,
unbelievable. Yeah. Thank you, O-line. Thank you for reading the defense well. And then there was something else that he did a couple of times where he started to scramble. He started to move. And you remember the shovel pass to Brock Wright? And Brock Wright was just like, who are you? I didn't expect you to throw this because you're Jared Goff, right? Like you never do this, but he actually executed it. That was, I know Brock Wright dropped it, but that was huge for me to be like, wait a minute, could we make little plays out of something? Like, is he actually getting comfortable enough? That he's doing this. And the struggle for me is, and this is another video, if Ben Johnson gets a head coaching job, do we regress with Goff?
Oh, let's not even, I don't even know. That's another video. You're right.
So sorry.
Right.
It's another video.
Let us know in the comments your thoughts on Jared Goff. I know throughout it, some of you had firm and been like, Goff,
Mhm.
just give him weapons, give him time. And other people like, get him out of here. Let's get some.
Mhm.
But I think
We've
in an
done both.
NFL season, sustainable success, I don't, as cool as Justin Fields looks and the whole thing,
Yes.
I just think you do at the end of the day, you have to run the ball, stop the run, and you got to make big time throws on third down.
Yes.
And I think Goff can do it. So anyway,
Mhm.
that's
Well,
it.
he has been.
He's doing it right. He's doing
Yeah.
it. So let us know in the comments your thoughts, and we will see all of you on the next one.
See ya.